Hey people, I am live Wednesday evening 7 p.m. Very chilly night here in Toronto. I think it's around 0 degrees Celsius, maybe a bit colder. And I'm going to be walking through some residential areas, checking out Christmas lights. Going to make my way up to Cabbagetown and into the Riverdale neighborhood. And of course we'll just check out some other more typical busier streets along the way. I see we got a good crowd here right off the bat. So good evening to all. Hey, Steve Grant, hello. Alan K, what's up? Brad Palmer, Marie Palmer, good to see you all. Hey, Darren Ross, Nancy Mattis, hello, good to see you. Harjot and Wesley and Picard, engage. And Vivian Johnson, awesome as always. Estella's here. Craig O'Connor, what's up? Gertish, Christmas Sebastian, hello. Jim Mork. And Darren Ross and Wesley. I might have repeated myself here. Good to see everyone tonight. Hope you're all ready for a walkabout once again. My YouTube account, hello, I'm here. Anna K, hello. And more names are popping in. I don't know if I can keep up with these. Sammy Woo, H. Hill, hello. David Banger Main, Mike A, James Greenwood, Billy T. Petchgul Tipu from Montreal, hello. Upstate New York Bob, Kevin Hawthorne. Good to see everyone. Hopefully I didn't miss too many people there. So we're currently on Seaton Street. This is not in Cabbagetown, but it's close to Cabbagetown. So we're going to make our way into Cabbagetown to start off the Christmas lights walk and whatever else I happen to come across along the way. Although there are some decorations here. I know Cabbagetown is an awesome neighborhood for Halloween decorations. We'll see how it stacks up for Christmas decor. We got our nice little reindeer up there. Peter Bradfield, hello, hello. Christina Carrillo, any house fires? Well, hopefully not. Hopefully not. It's funny that Johnny and I, well, it's not funny, but Johnny and I have both captured a fire in progress on our channel. I had that apartment building fire a little while ago. I wasn't live streaming at the time for that one though. But I did turn it into a video and a short. No one was injured in that fire. And I don't think anyone was even home at all in that house that Johnny happened upon last night. I think that house was under construction or under renovation. Hey, Schnurtchick, hello. Lena Sandoval, hello, hello. Hey, Nancy Mattis. I see a $5 super chat just popped in. Sorry you've been away so long. So much happened. Biological father passed, friends and family passed. And house remodeling. Wow, sorry to hear about the passing of your family members, Nancy. I hope you're doing better now. House remodeling, that's always fun. thank you very, very much for the support, Nancy. It's good to have you back in the chat. Hopefully the next coming year will be a really good one for you. Appreciate the support, Nancy. Thank you very much. Hey, Ron Diaz, hello. So I'm just a few blocks away from my street here. So we're gonna go east. Hey, Dan Harmson, hello. It'd be cool if for the holiday season if they changed the coloring on the lights on the aura to like green and red. That would be neat. I guess we have the CN Tower for that. Gerard Street. Always busy on Gerard for whatever reason. Alright, wasn't sure if I would continue. This doesn't look to have many Christmas lights on this block, so let's go up to the next street. Am I going to Guelph again? Well, I might be. I'm not exactly sure when. I mean, I will most definitely. I'm just not sure when. No more Kringle dudes. Yeah, we're not walking past the Kringlewood this time. That's a one and done kind of thing. It's done. I think a lot of people like the Kringle dudes, though. Sure, Sammy Woo, we're all friends here. These neighborhoods don't really put too much effort. Hopefully once we get into old Cabbagetown, it'll be a lot nicer. We are in Cabbagetown now, just not the old part. Well, this is an old part also, but old Cabbagetown, as I think of it, is east of Parliament Street. So we're still west of Parliament Street here. This is West Cabbagetown, I guess. Hey, Sam Ronald, hello. Mark D. Christina. Yeah, I was like wondering if he was going to say something to me, but he didn't. Hey, Parched is here. Hey, Can Suisa. Bonjour. It looks tropical green. I wish my nose felt like it was tropical green. Oh, what's going on here? Looks like the street is blocked off. Let's investigate. This is heading towards Old Cabbagetown anyhow. A fire truck. Is this like deja vu to Johnny's stream here? Hey, good evening, Whitby dude. I see a stopped streetcar up ahead too. Something happened on board the streetcar, perhaps? Some sort of medical emergency or some other situation? Hopefully it wasn't a dingus. Oh, okay, I see some police tape up ahead. Something is taped off up here. Maybe there was a fire. Seemed to happen up there.
That's coming across. Yeah, it's coming across probably here to meet this bus.
Maybe there was a fire around here somewhere. Well, there seems to be more firemen than police, so I think it's something fire related. They have a generator going there. Something happened inside this building right here. Whatever it is seems to be mostly over now. I don't smell anything. I just smell exhaust from the vehicles idling. Got Toronto Hydro on scene too. Maybe there was some sort of electrical situation. Yeah, I don't have to wait for the light here. Well, whatever that was. Mark D, yeah, it's a chilly night. Very chilly. Hey, Wayne Stewart, hello. Well, there you go. You had some fire action 2 nights in a row. Toronto Hydro, another truck here coming onto the scene. I don't know if they're gonna make this turn here with the cop car there. Move it, coppa, see? Out of the way, coppa. You'll never block me, coppa, see? Hey, Toronto's doo-wop music guy. When will it start snowing? Yeah, it could snow any time, I guess. I mean, it's cold enough right now for snow. There just isn't any snow, but it's going to happen. The forecast for the next several days doesn't look like it's going to bring any snow, though. Aberdeen Avenue. Got some nice lights down there. Alright, I'm going to head east into the residential part of Old Cabbagetown. Hey, Robert Grisano. Hey, hey. You'll send us some snow from Huntsville? Yeah. I think even New York got some snow now. I saw Action Kids' video. Looks like they had some there. I mean, we had a little bit earlier, but it wasn't anything to write home about. It melted within less than a day. We got 2 inches, Nancy. Yeah, well, that's more than we've had so far. All right, here we go. Let's head east here on Winchester. Hey, there's a nice tree right behind me. Good thing I turned around. See any lights down here though. Hey, Megan's doing well. She's feeling a lot better. She's on the road to recovery. She'll probably be back to normal within the next few days. Just in time for her to come to Toronto. She'll be coming on Saturday. I'm going to go to my sister's Christmas party. Hey, Tom Bikes. All-time low for maple syrup. Well, that's not good. Alan K, a $3 super chat. Stop and get a hot beverage. Thank you very much, Alan K, for looking out for my warmth and comfort. Very much appreciated, Alan. Thank you. It's almost too cold to touch the screen with my bare hand. Already things look a lot more festive here. This neighborhood does tend to put in a bit more effort than a lot of other ones. Bring Bonsai to meet Zelda. That would be an interesting meeting. I'm just going to kind of look up and down every street here to see where it looks the most Christmassy. Maybe I will go down here. I see some nice lights up on Wellesley Street, I think. Yeah, it seemed to be some sort of fire or something of that nature. Anyway, I got there after I think it had been taken care of, so I'm not exactly sure what it was. Hey, Billy T, $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Billy. Awesome support, Billy. Thank you. Thank you very much. They put some effort in here. Is Johnny going to bump into me? Yeah, who knows? He did ask me if I was streaming tonight and what time. Maybe he has something up his sleeve. Hey, Jake the Go Animator. Something interesting over here. It's kind of spooky. It's like a weeping willow tree, I think, turned into a big Christmas tree. A weeping willow without its leaves. They put some ornaments on it. That's kind of neat. Got some floodlights. Hey, Wayne Stewart with a $5 super. Enjoying the stream, Ken. Thank you very much, Wayne. And big thanks for the support. Also, Wayne Stewart. Thank you. Hey, there's some gifts under this tree. If that was on my street, they would all have been stolen by now. But they're just fake gifts. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna open it anyway. Alright, so this is Wellesley Street. We're currently walking east along. Hey, Leo Tucath. It's a power line down. Okay, well there, now we know what happened. A power line. So it was something electrical. Explains why Toronto Hydro was on site. And fire trucks were there, obviously, just in case. So yeah, thanks for the info. Nobody steals in the Garden District. Hey, have a good night. CAN Suiza. Alright, let's head down Sackville. Wellesley Street continues on. There's actually some nice lights going along here, though. But it's a dead end. Wellesley Street just ends up ahead at Wellesley Park. You can see some of the lights up there. So I don't want to have to walk down there and turn around. A flat infinite plane Earth. This is for sale. Got a nice Victorian semi-detached for sale. That'll set you back a couple million probably. Just for one half of this semi here in this neighborhood. Oh, I like what they've done here. That's neat. Hey Smitty, it says 0. Yeah, it feels about like that. But a little colder with the wind when it kicks in. I should have Chinese food for dinner. I think anything nice and hot will do me well when I do have dinner. Not many lights down in that direction. I'm kind of looking forward to walking through Riverdale. I've never really done a lot of walks through the residential area over there, just the main streets. I think I'm going to walk along Riverdale Avenue itself. And of course, once we're over in that area, we'll also be near the awesome skyline view at Riverdale Park. back at Winchester. Let's go down to Carlton. Ivan's Bikes BMWs. Yes, thank you. I'm doing pretty good so far. I got a thick t-shirt with my blue flannel, and then a hoodie, and then my coat, my jacket on top of the hoodie. I'm wearing 2 pairs of gloves, my gimbal holding hand, and I have 2 pairs of socks on each foot. And if my head gets cold, I can put my hood up. I didn't bring a hat, but the hood will do the trick if I need it. Jefferson Rivas, yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad of a night. If the wind would just go away, it would be almost perfect. Do I get cold in all 4 seasons? No, only in the dead of winter do I feel cold, and it takes some doing before I really feel it. Hey, they got their tree placed very prominently in the window. That's nice. Yeah, it's going to get warm, that's right, but it's pretty nipply right now. Hey, Rubeo Borges, hello. All right. Hey, the Standing Bear has arrived with a generous super chat, $10. The dark night freezes. It's 51 degrees in Florida in the morning, and everyone loses their minds. Stay warm. They would be certifiably insane if they were here in Toronto right now. Thank you very much for the generous $10 super chat. The Standing Bear, awesome. Appreciate the support. Thank you. We're going to get almost that warm again here in Toronto, though. In the coming days, we'll be back up to around the 50-degree Fahrenheit mark, so we might have the same weather in the near future. Hey, Novakos. I don't know how this is Christmassy. Oh, I get it. He's a Stegosaurus with little Santa hats. Isn't that neat? Huh. Santasaurus, maybe? I've always been fond of this house here. And they did a nice job. Look at this one. That's nice. Hey, good evening, Mayan. It was awesome meeting you last time in the Eaton Center. Alright, any lights down there? Yeah, just a few. Alright, so I'm coming back to Gerrard Street, so I think I'm going to just head straight east along Gerrard over the Don River to Broadview, and then we'll make our way up Broadview and start checking out the Riverdale neighborhood. There's still more to Cabbagetown, of course. I didn't cover it all, but I don't want to spend the whole stream just going up and down all the Cabbagetown streets. Kind of wanted to check out Riverdale. Hey, Carolyn Kelly, hello. This one is cool. You have some raccoons pulling Santa's sleigh. That is very Toronto. I can dig that. Hey, Linda Jane Jackson, hello. Intriguing alleyway. And Nancy Mattis, $10. Another generous super chat. Ken, I know I won't shut up about Lost Girl. I hope my time away has eased your mind some. Just kidding, but have I run into Cassinia Solo? I haven't, Nancy. I haven't run into anyone as far as I know from the show, but it's very possible I might have walked past some of these actors on the street without even knowing it. Thank you very much, though, for the awesome support, Nancy Mattis. Cheers, Nancy. You know who I did think I saw just last week? I think it was Sunday night. I was on Gerrard Street, so further west near Church and Gerrard, actually. I was at Church and Gerrard up that way. And I could have sworn Bryan Adams was standing on the sidewalk looking at his phone, like he was trying to figure out where he was going, and then he started talking to someone on the phone, and then he started walking one way, then he stopped and turned around and went the other way. And I was like, is Bryan Adams lost? Maybe I should give him some directions, but I didn't. I was talking on the phone to Megan, actually, at the time, and I was just going like, whoa, I think Bryan Adams is standing right there in front of me. But he just ended up walking around the corner onto Church Street. So I'm not positive, but it certainly looked a heck of a lot like him. A doppelganger, if it wasn't him. I don't know where he lives, but even if he doesn't live in Toronto, he'd certainly have occasions to come to Toronto, obviously. This is where the Canadian music industry is based for the most part. Hey, Harvey Singh. Well, I'm glad you appreciate my voice, Harvey Singh. I think Johnny has a good radio voice. I think that's partly why his channel has been so successful, is because of the sound of his voice. People enjoy it. But it's nice to know that you enjoy mine, Harvey. Thank you. Thank you very much. I haven't encountered any dinguses lately, no. if I had talked to Bryan Adams, I probably would have just said something really stupid. So it's probably best that I didn't say anything to him. I probably would have said something like, "Hey, I was born in the summer of '69, Bryan Adams." Lame. Ali from Iraq, hello. Food radio voice. It's burrito time with the Ken Continuum. Join me for a lovely bean and cheese on whole wheat with everything on it except jalapenos. Here in another edition of Burrito Time with the Ken Continuum. Oh, is that right? Yeah, it's always disappointing when you meet someone you admire and they turn out to be a jerk. It happens a lot, unfortunately, but they are just humans. And if you're famous enough, you probably get tired of people constantly coming up to you trying to talk to you. Hey, Elspin Michelle. Hello, Elspin Michelle. All right, already over 300 people. So we had been just walking around Cabbagetown looking at the Christmas lights and decorations. So we checked out a few streets and now I'm heading to the Riverdale neighborhood. So we're currently walking east along Gerrard Street. Gonna head over the Don Valley. Is that right, Ivan's bikes, BMWs? Yep. Peter. He's probably heard all of those before, right? I'm gonna run to you, Bryan Adams. Have you ever really loved a woman? Summer of '69. We saw Eddie Vedder. I see some very tiny snowflakes coming down. Can you see them? Teeny tiny snowflakes. I don't think this even qualifies as flurries. I've ever seen the eagles? No. Yeah, we were talking about this last time, I think. Ever go to any comedy shows? Once or twice. It's not a thing I do regularly. Nancy, yeah, Bryan Adams is Canadian. He was probably the biggest Canadian pop or rock star of the 80s, I would say. All right, we're heading over the Don Valley Parkway. Yeah, he's not originally from Vancouver. I think he was born in Ontario, maybe even in Kingston. For some reason, Kingston pops into my mind. Yeah, Corey Hart was big, but I think Bryan Adams was definitely a lot bigger. Had a lot more hits in the US and around the world. Is that right, Marie? Yeah. Born in Kingston. I'm not sure when he moved to Vancouver. And he probably lived in Toronto also at various times. I don't know, I didn't really gauge his height from where I was standing. He just looked like a normal size guy. Not super tall, not super short, but I wasn't really paying too much attention, I guess, to his height. There's the Don Valley Parkway. Ring Zero, I'm not 5'4". I don't know why you keep downgrading my height. I'm not tall, but I'm not that short. I'm 5'7", just for the record. I've been 5'7" since I was 16, I think. That's when I reached full height. It's like, okay, you're done. That's all you're getting. Alright, here's the old Don Jail. Yeah, Megan's around the same height as me, maybe a smidge taller. We have quite a few photos of us together and we always seem pretty even. She might be half an inch taller. But I think I probably weigh about 40 pounds more than she does, though. Have I always lived in TO? No, I moved here in 2010. So 13 years. Maybe I should have drank more skim milk when I was a teenager. Hey Nancy, I'm not sure what I'm seeing here, but did you renew your channel membership? I just see your name pop in without any comment, so usually that has something to do with channel memberships. If so, thank you very much, Nancy Mattis. Hey Van Gambler. Things that happened inside that when it was the Don jail. Hey, hello JCG from Sao Paulo. Hey, welcome. Yeah, there's some light snowflakes falling down, Marie. Just very tiny ones. Was that right, Chris Mills? Yeah. Hey, Heterochromia. Friday. I think I'm free, yeah. Yeah, that's right. You're coming down for the concert, right? Yeah, just text me when you get to town. I'll probably be able to go and meet up with you guys at some point. Oh, okay, Vivian, thank you. Yeah, this, for some reason, Prism doesn't show me exactly what is going on with the channel memberships when I get notifications on the live chat. It doesn't tell me anything. All right, right on. Yeah, I'll see you on Friday, most likely, yeah. You're texting me right now, Sammy Woo. Heterochromia is an old buddy of mine from up north. You might remember my friend Jim. Well, we're all mutual friends together. Alright, we are in Riverdale. I'm going to cross the street here. Looks like all the work is pretty much done here with the streetcar track replacement. That's good to see. Hey, Bestest Times Reborn. Now, when are they going to start running the streetcars along here again? So we're heading north on Broadview Avenue. So I'm going to keep an eye out for Riverdale Avenue. See a funky reindeer up ahead. Who's the boss? Tony Danza. Tony Danza. I'm going to plug in my power bank right here. I see a nice little ledge I can use. Right. Everything is so much harder to do when your hands are cold. Things like plugging in cables or things that require dexterity, it's so much more difficult when your hands are freezing. All right, here is Riverdale Avenue. Sort of like the namesake street of the neighborhood. Let's see what they have for some Christmas lights here. This is a very nice, stable family neighborhood, you know. I think a lot of kids live around here. I don't think Cabbagetown has as many kids and young families. It has some, obviously, but I think Riverdale might have a bit more of that. I might be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. No worries, Wing Zero. It's not a competition as far as I know. Yeah, when I have winter boots, they boost me up about an inch also. Sing Boys of Summer. I don't think I could pull off a Don Henley voice. His voice is pretty unique. How many hours a day do I usually walk? Well, it depends. Some days might be 3 or 4 hours. Other days might be less than an hour. Let's just round it off and say like maybe a couple of hours on average. There have been days when I walked like 5 or 6 hours, you know, but that's definitely not the norm. That would be like a over 30,000 step kind of day. 15 to 20,000 is more typical. And I take days off where I just stay inside all day and have 0 steps. Well, except back and forth from the fridge to my chair. Right Wing Zero. Well, I think you're 2'1". That's my final word. You know that one, right, Novakos? Oh, is this the Grinch? Oh no, it's a snowman. It's the frozen snowman, whatever his name was. You don't see any cabbage? Well, we're not in Cabbagetown anymore. So it is the Grinch with the snowman from Frozen and the Grinch's dog. Yeah, we're in Riverdale now. Olaf, that's his name. Thanks, Dave. We got one house up ahead with a good display. Yeah, a little disappointed with the lack of festive cheer here on Riverdale Avenue, but we have a Kringlewood sort of escapee here. He made his way over to Riverdale. If you like this sort of thing, check out my last live stream. I walked past about 50 of these along Inglewood Avenue. This is not bad here. Yeah, you're probably right, Vivian. I see a bit more up ahead. Looks a little more lit up the further east I go here. You're not a fan of the Floyd? Hey, Dwayne from Edmonton. Hey, good evening. Do Canadians have private planes? Oh, rich, wealthy Canadians. I think Drake has a whole 737. Hey, Reggie Gagnon, how you doing? Hey, it's another Olaf. He's multiplying. see a whole heck of a lot up ahead other than that one tree up there. Here's Logan Avenue. There's a few houses up that way. A nice little old school corner store here. This is the kind of neighborhood where you still see this kind of stuff. I'm going to plug in my power bank on this side. The battery was still dropping. I switched to the other port. I find one port tends to work better than the other. Yeah, there's some dog woofing. Oh, here's a pretty house. Alapil Cavalcante, hey, welcome.
Yeah.
All right, we got some good effort here on this corner. We have this, a Christmas Yoda. Bearing gifts I am. And another one of these escapees from Crinklewood. Hey Jeff, yep, no snow yet. Is this another corner store? This is an awesome little neighborhood tucked in here. Luke's Groceries, or Grocery. Got the old school Kit Kat sign there. That probably hasn't changed in 50 years. Is this another store on this side? Got a nice tree in the window up there. Oh, it's a knick-knack paddywhack, natural food choices for healthy pets. Okay. Neat, neat. So let's take a walk along Withrow Avenue. Looks a bit more lit up than Riverdale Avenue. Come on, Riverdale Avenue. Withrow Avenue is making you look lame. A Rudolph and a Frosty. Hey, Robert Saverwall. sort of walking back and forth from one side of the street to the other. It's like, ooh, look, shiny, I'll go on this side. Whoa, look, glittery, I'll go on that side. This is nice. Another Frosty and Rudolph. And another Kringlewood Fleer here, making their way over to Riverdale. Favorite rock song? I don't think I could answer that question. Probably something by the Beatles or the Beach Boys. Or Cream. I like Cream a lot too. If we're talking more heavy rock. Let's say Sunshine of Your Love or White Room. Let's go with Sunshine of Your Love. In the sunshine of your love. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I like lots of David Bowie. I like countless rock songs. Everything. I don't like a lot of 1950s rock and roll, but once you get into the 60s, tons and tons of stuff I like. The 70s, the 80s, the 90s. So those 4 decades are chock full of songs that I really like. I think rock sort of fell off in the 2000s. The early 2000s had the indie rock craze. I like a lot of that stuff. Hey, Jeanette Morales. Welcome to the stream tonight and $7 super chat. Thank you for this nice holiday light stroll. Ken was lurking, trying to finish 2 reports for work. Hello to the lovely people, and hello to you, Jeanette. Thank you very, very much for the generous support. Very much appreciated, Jeanette. Thank you very much. Hello, Louise. How you doing? Battery is still losing power here. Okay. I think the sky looks brighter on the stream than it does in real life. It doesn't look too bright from where I'm standing looking up. Foo Fighters, yeah, I think their first album was really good. Yeah, Noble Costs. Unfortunately, I can't really do that. I kind of have to just hold it out here in the chilly wind. Maybe I'll get a warmer for it. I'll make a little snug warmer out of an old sock or something to wrap it in for next time. Yeah, a battery cozy. Hello, Lindsay. This house is doing it right. Doing it right. Alright, well, we're going to see lots of lights right up ahead here because we're at the awesome skyline view at Riverdale Park. Hey, K1SM3 Triple T. What music do I think gangsters like? What kind of gangsters? 1930s Chicago zoot suit gangsters? No, I was never a teacher. Johnny was. George West, hey, welcome. Glad you're enjoying the skyline view at Riverdale Park East. This is where you can see the length of the skyline the best. Boy, it's windy here and cold and windy. Rebecca, hello. There we go. Got the financial district and the CN Tower. And move north. That dark building is not occupied yet. That's right near where I live. So no lights on in that one yet. Brand new. Got the Aura. And coming up to the Bloor Yorkville skyline here at the north end of downtown. And it kind of stops, but it pops up again the further north you go. You've got Yonge and St. Clair, and then after that Yonge and Eglinton and Midtown. Looks really sharp tonight, much more in person than what you're seeing here with this digital zoom. Really sharp, crisp lights. It just looks phenomenal. You're welcome, Rebecca. East York for life. Yeah, well, we're not too far from East York. I could walk there in about half an hour. Hey, Andrew Nielsen, $5. SP12 EC, only one made by Ferrari for Clapton's ownership. Well, thank you for that information. We're talking about Eric Clapton, I presume. Thank you very much for the $5, Andrew Nielsen. Much appreciated. I'm not sure how well Lex holds up. I never watched the show that much when it was on, so my memories are a bit hazy. Alright, so this is Bain Avenue. Trying to warm up my power bank with my hand, but in the process my hand starts freezing. I look like Robert Plant. I've never heard that one before. Well, hopefully it's Robert Plant in his golden god phase and not current day Robert Plant. We got 3 houses in a row here. Imagine if every house just kept it going. See a little gang of inflatables over here. Maybe if I wonder if I can tuck my power bank inside my coat right here. Without it unplugging. Oops, yeah, see I pulled on the cord. Now it says it's slow charging. I don't want slow charging, I want fast charging. The cold ruins everything. The heat ruins everything and the cold ruins everything. Yappy dog. Alright, it's kind of inside my coat and I'm kind of hoping my body heat will warm it up a bit. What street is this? Ingham, yeah. Alright. I thought this would be a neat street to walk on. It sort of winds around through the area here. Yeah, the thing is, the cord isn't long enough to stick it in my pocket and things like that. I have to keep it kind of relatively high up on my body, otherwise the cord will pull and it will lose its connection. Well, since I tucked it in my coat here, it's only lost 1%, so it seems to be doing a little better. Maybe it'll hold steady. I'm at 27%. If it goes to 15, then that's that's no bueno. Then you know the battery is going to die relatively quickly after that. I found another Christmas Yoda. And another defector from Kringlewood. I defect. That Yoda doesn't have a gift, so I'm not gonna say the bearing gifts I am. I am toast at 15, yep. Spark Hall Avenue. Oh, we got a nice little... Hey, I found a cat. Weren't we talking about cats in residential areas during my other stream? Well, hey, we found one. Don't run away. Got a whole gang here. Maybe there'll be a rumble with that other gang I saw a few minutes ago. I don't know, these guys look tougher. I'm just going to walk up here, but we'll continue on Ingham Avenue. But I can't pass up this. It's got a nice little row of lights. Yeah, that's right. That was the other day. We never did see a cat in that stream, but we made up for that now. And I like how you can see all the downtown buildings sort of off in the distance here. Hey, my battery is holding steady. I think this coat warming method is working. There's the cat again. Hey, kitty. Hello, kitty. Hello. Oh, he's friendly. Look at that. He's coming right up to me. Hello. Hey. Hey, there we go. Oh, okay. Be careful of skunks. Are skunks disguised as cats? Wee wee. Yeah, I think that was his house right there. Or hers, his or her house. Watch for children and cats. This is kind of neat over here. It's just a dead end over here, like a crescent. But it's pretty nice. The houses are perched up quite high here. My battery is holding steady, hasn't dropped at all in the last 5 minutes, so I think we're good. It's kind of awkward though. I have to hold the gimbal really close to my face. The gimbal and phone is like about 2 inches away from my face, just to not pull on the cord. Hey, JK. See, look at this. It just ends here at this cul-de-sac type thing, but look at the houses. They're just all perched way up there. Got like a big staircase going up. And you have a big sort of wall here. You can't go any further. That house has got a nice big long staircase. Oops, pulling on the cord. Ooh, I just spotted the CN Tower. Can you see it? CN Tower coming into view. What a neat street. I just smell chimney smoke. That's what I smell. Yeah, the beaches has these sort of little similar looking neighborhoods, I find, also, or streets. Lots of steep hills also in the beaches. Whoa, that was an unexpected curb. I can't really see. Got my phone in front of my face. Why is that guy walking with his phone pressed up against his face like that? So Millbrook Crescent, or Hillbrook, sorry. Or is it Mill? No, Millbrook. Okay, Millbrook Crescent. I watch Llewyn Davis. You mean the documentary? I haven't actually. I keep seeing it pop up in my recommended documentaries. Now we're going uphill. Uphill. Got a bunch of snowmen up there and a puppy. This is a steep hill. These cars. I wonder if anyone has ever had their car roll down the street going backwards. Hope the rest of your evening is great. And I'll definitely see you next time. Thank you. Very much appreciate it. Look how close my face was. Thank you, Jeanette. I want to take my power bank out of here so I don't have to do this, but I'm afraid the power will start draining away. It's very hilly here. Yep. Very hilly. Just on this one street, anyway. I'm still going uphill. Yeah, I just haven't gotten around to tending to my hair. Because the clippers that I have been using for years to do that broke a little while ago. They lasted 20 years. Very dependable Gillette clippers I was using. They finally reached the end of their life. And I just have to get some new ones. Actually, I have some new ones coming my way as a gift from Megan, so I'll be able to get my hair back to how I like it. Looks like this Santa had a bit too much eggnog. Lay off the eggnog there, pal. Ho, ho, ho. Or maybe he was hypnotized by that. Hey, Robert Armstrong, hello. Yeah, I see we still got well over 300 viewers. That is awesome. Thank you, everyone. I hope you've been enjoying the neighborhood walk here, checking out all the Christmas lights. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you haven't subscribed, hey, here's your chance. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, all of the above. Hit all the buttons, as I like to say. And after you've subscribed, you can come and say hi in the chat if you want, or you don't have to. You can lurk if you prefer. But it will be nice if you come and say hi. closing in on 22,000 subscribers. It'd be nice to get there before the end of the year. Yeah, Johnny is almost at 100K. He'll definitely get there before the end of the year. Hello, Annie Wiley. Hey. Thanks for coming and saying hello. Hope you've been enjoying the walk. Yeah, 22K would be a nice Christmas present. 25K would be a fantastic Christmas present, but I don't see that happening. Eloy Dalanora, hello. Watching from Brazil. Hey, great to have you come and say hi. Peshgul Tipu, you're welcome. Just some scant lights here and there looking that way. We're almost at Danforth Avenue actually, heading north here. Robert Armstrong, yeah, I know, right? I kept wondering, when are these things going to die? And they just kept on going and going and going. And when they didn't turn on, I was surprised. I was like, what? How could this be happening? Why won't you turn on? I almost didn't believe it. Kept turning them off and back on again, hoping it was just some sort of prank. Quit messing with me, Clippers. Come on, I know you'll turn on. But nope. That was it. Yeah, these are very peaceful residential streets here. Do I grease the clippers? No, I never did. I know you're supposed to. I maybe did for the first little while and then I just stopped doing it. Oh well, I'm not going to complain. 20 years, you know, even without greasing them. Hey, my battery power is going up now. Look at that. It's going... I saved it. It's not even tucked in my coat anymore. I took it back out into the cold air again, and it's going up. Amazing. It was just too awkward keeping it tucked in there with the phone pressed up against my face. Hey, Peter Bradfield, $1.99. Nice Toronto Christmas light stream. good night. Thank you very much, Peter. I'm glad you enjoyed all the lights. Appreciate the support, Peter Bradfield, as I wipe my nose. Thank you very much. The drippy winter nose, isn't it lovely? It's not even winter though. All right, here is Danforth. It happens, yep. I just prefer it not to happen when I put it in selfie mode. You bet, Estelle. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hello, Yuri Olivius, watching from Lima, Peru. Hey, good to have you. I wonder. Alright, so that's looking back to the west. Let's go over here. I see some nice lights. Plater Boulevard here, or whatever it's called. Plater Estates. Everett Clenendon, hello. Yes, everything is going good. And Mark D, $2 super chat. Is this a marathon live stream? Well, I'm not sure about a marathon, but it'll probably be about as long as most of my streams. Thank you very much, Marg, for the $2 super. Very much appreciated, Marg. Thanks very much. Kind of a dramatic view looking this way here. Downtown looming in the distance there. Hey, C&D is here. Hello. Abe, good evening. This is a big ass house right here. I think I walked by here one time several years ago in another video when I was still using my iPhone as my camera without a gimbal back in the shaky video days. You'll cut my hair, C&D? Hey, I just saw another super chat pop in. Everett Clenenden, $15. Thank you very much for the very generous super chat. Stay warm, Ken, and really enjoy your streams. You bet. I'll do my best to stay warm. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. Thank you for the awesome support, Everett. Very much appreciated. Yeah, have a great day, Estelle. Thanks for checking out the stream. My day was pretty good, Harjot. I went out very early today and did one of those dark before dawn videos, so that'll be coming up. I know a lot of people like the very early morning walks, so keep an eye out for that. And Mahian, a $3.99 super sticker. Thank you very much, Mahian, who I just recently met at the center. Very much appreciated. Thank you for the support. You and your husband at the mall. Yeah, I'm being spoiled tonight with all this support. Thank you very much, everyone. That's looking towards Broadview. I don't think I've ever walked down this street before. I'm not even sure if I can get out of here. I assume there's some way out up ahead. I don't see any dead-end signs or anything like that. Get sad at New Year's. Yeah, that's a common thing with a lot of people, right, Dave? The holidays are not a fun time for a lot of people. But if 2023 hasn't been that great, you know it's coming to an end. And 2024 might be a fantastic year. I always tend to try to look on the bright side of things, like Monty Python said in the movie. How's that song go again? Always look on the bright side of life. Hey Estelle, a $14.99 super chat. Thanks, Ken, for all your great vids. You're very welcome, Estelle, and thank you for your awesome support and being a great moderator and for your cool videos from the Melbourne area and Geelong. Everyone should check out Estelle's channel. She does walks there in her home city and nearby Melbourne. Have a great night, Estelle. Thank you once again for the awesome support. Or I guess it's not night where you are. Have a great day. I defect. Get back to Kringlewood, you. My gimbal is acting up here. Okay, there. My battery is still holding steady. Oh, it's more of the raccoon. We saw these in Cabbagetown. This is a much better view here, much more up close. Trash pandas pulling Santa's sleigh. Broadview is under construction. I haven't been in that station in a long time, other than literally passing through it on the train. Has it always been easy making YouTube videos? Well, it's easy in the sense that it's fun, that it's, you know, taking a walk and recording your walk. So it's easy in that sense, for sure, yeah. But coming up with ideas sometimes, like, where should I go today? What haven't I done already 1,000 times? Oh, I see another gang of inflatables up ahead. I'll hit the Jackman School. Oh, Frosty's tipping over. Happy birthday! Isn't that what he says when he comes to life? There's only 6 reindeer popping their heads out. The other 2 are MIA. They have doors there, but no one's looking. Maybe they're up to something. Hey, Ruben, welcome. Yeah, and no Rudolph. The other 2 and Rudolph are off doing something. Playing some reindeer games. Alright, I think we're being spit out onto Broadview Avenue here. Hey, look, we're right at Chester Hill Road. Well, I think I definitely have to go down here. Johnny actually just had his video today of the Chester Hill lookout, right? But that was in the daylight. Let's go check it out at night. It'll be a whole different thing. And more residential Christmas lights along the way. Mr. Lingo, would I choose the fact? I don't know if I would choose it. Out of control? I'm not sure specifically what you're referring to. Like AI and things like that. Well, who knows? It could be out of control in the near future. Strides copying stream, yeah. Well, him and I have both been here to this lookout a bunch of times on our channels. I think the last time I came here was, I don't know, maybe like in the summer. Because I remember there were still lots of leaves blocking the view. And I was like, it's better in the winter when there's no leaves. Well, now here I am without the leaves. Trying to get my gimbal to stop drifting here. I don't think it likes the cold either. Tech does not like cold, right? Phones don't like it, cameras don't like it, gimbals don't like it. And none of those things like the heat either, as I was saying. Not bad. Got a minion again. A Chris minion. That's pretty. That's just a nice effect, you know, just having the lights sort of like glitter almost on the house. So we saw the Riverdale Park skyline view, which is spectacular. This one's pretty good too. We'll see it in a minute. Look at that. think my neighborhood is dumpy apartments land. Look at that. I don't know, I think the Riverdale Park view is better, but they're pretty close. This has a different angle. You get a lot more of the north end of downtown, the Bloor Yorkville skyline. And the financial district is sort of compressed down there from this perspective. But the view of Bloor Yorkville from here is way better than from Riverdale Park. And speaking of strides, there's Strides land right up here. That's Yonge and Eglinton. There's Yonge and St. Clair. Got the Don Valley Parkway down there. Hector Pint, you're welcome. Hello, and over 60. I almost want to stand up on this thing just to get above the trees here. Without the leaves though, it's not too bad. In the summer, this whole section is blocked off when the leaves are all on the trees. Get to the tower! Get to the tower! Yeah, I'm not going to, but if it was summer, I might. It would be easier to just climb up there. But I got all these lumpy layers on, and it's cold to do anything, so nah. Hey, Kathleen Das, hello. So we got Bayview Avenue down there. Yep, that's pretty nice. Here's something for Megan, if she's watching. She's all about the astrology. Sky looks pretty funky on the stream, way more than in real life. What's with this little cluster of trees here? Hey, little XO. Hey, good to see you. It's been a while. Let's go this way. This isn't a dead end, is it? Let me check. I don't see any signs saying no exit or anything. Hey, you're welcome, Mr. Lingo. The people in those apartment buildings right there, their view looking west must be just mind-boggling, because everything we just saw from the lookout, they can see that from so much higher. It must be just an amazing view. I sort of envy them actually for having that view. I smell burning candles, a very distinct smell. Like candle wax. Probably Robert Armstrong, unless they moved into the unit like 20 years ago or something. Those buildings would be rent controlled because they're old buildings from the like 1960s. So there might be some old person living in there paying super cheap rent if they've been there for decades. Hey, you dropped your pocket. Hey, good evening. Not too many lights on this stretch here. You were burned out. Oh, that's terrible, K1SM3TTT. Sorry to hear that. My apartment is rent controlled, so I've been in there for over 13 years now. So my rent is very cheap now by current standards. That's why I'm able to make YouTube my full-time job, because my rent is so cheap. I wouldn't be able to do this if I was paying like $2,500 a month in rent. I wouldn't be able to do this as a job anyway. Smitty, no, I don't pay any utilities. It's all included. These are neat little cottages here, sort of. I wonder how old these are. Kind of like a little row of cottages. Very cute. Yeah, look at them. They're all like attached together in like a row, but they have like little cute little designs like you expect a grandma to be living in there baking apple pie. No exit, so I'm not going to go down there. know, Mr. Lingo. I think Johnny gets a lot more people in his live chats, and the chats tend to fly by a lot quicker. So he misses a lot more chats because of that. Even I miss chats. I mean, it's impossible not to. Sometimes people take it personally if I don't respond, and it's totally nothing personal. I just didn't see it. So I imagine he doesn't see a lot of them. Is that Harry Potter with the Grinch? Have a good night, Andy Wood. $50 per month increase. Yeah, when I do get my annual rent increase, it's usually no more than like $10 to $20, depending on the percentage in any given year. I moved into that unit in 2010, and since then my rent has only gone up just a little over $100 in the last 13 years, so I'm not complaining. Do they always raise it every year? They do now. But the first few years I lived there, they didn't raise it at all. I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, okay. And of course, during the pandemic, the worst of the pandemic, they didn't raise it also. Since people were having a hard time with work and things like that, so the rents were frozen for a year or so. But now it's back to normal. Yeah, so these buildings here, these ones, the units are facing like north and south. So they don't get the awesome skyline view from these buildings unless you go to, well, I guess some of them do on the end here. I can see, I guess those are units, those windows on the end. So I guess they have a view on the other side of the skyline. It's mostly that building over there that has units all the way around where they get the great view. I live in the Garden District in a 1970s high-rise apartment building. Hey, all right, Tom Bikes, thank you for checking out the stream. Hope you enjoyed. We're still coming across some Christmas decorations here. But yeah, we started in Cabbagetown, went through Riverdale, and the Plater Estates. Got two awesome skyline views. Hey, at Visit, yeah, it's still going. coming out onto the Bloor Viaduct. Begins right here. Hey Shannon, yeah, by all means, check out the replay. We got around quite a few areas. Alright, so that's Danforth looking east. Walk over the big bridge. More views of downtown, financial district, and the Yorkville skyline. Right, Novokos? Well, I'll have my new clippers in just a few days. Megan's bringing them. And she might be bringing another new gift that I got myself. It's being delivered to her house. I bought it for myself but had it delivered to her house. I figured it was a bit safer than having it delivered to my building. Bill Johnson, I did a video years ago walking along all of Danforth, I think from Victoria Park to here. I'm pretty sure that's one of my old videos from years back, but I might do it again. And I've done a bunch of live streams walking along very long stretches of the Danforth for like a couple of hours. I'm not sure, Smitty, what brand it is. I asked her if it's Gillette and she said it's not Gillette. So it's something else. So there are those buildings that get the awesome view. So the Chester Hill Lookout where we were is just literally right up here. That's where the Chester Hill Lookout is. Yeah, much better walk in the summer. Hey, Crikey, what's up? That's true, Crikey, that's true. Do not buy AliExpress clippers, yeah. Yeah, this is the Prince Edward Viaduct we're currently walking over. Easily the sort of most famous bridge in Toronto. One of the biggest, if not the biggest. There's another one connecting East York, Old East York to Leaside. That's pretty big also. I think it's called just the Leaside Bridge. I'm not sure what it's called, but they're the two biggest bridges, I would say. Yeah, all these wires here are to prevent people from launching themselves off of here, because that was a thing that happened quite often. Ever fallen asleep on a desk? Maybe when I was a kid in school. After I stayed up too late and had to go to school, and then I just basically sat in the back and put my head down. There's Stridesland again. That's it. Let's wave at him. Hello, 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 Johnny. I'm waving. Can you see me? I do walk pretty fast, Shannon. Faster than most people, I would say. You don't always need long legs to walk fast. You can just move your short legs faster, which is what I do. You think you wave back? I can hear a subway passing underneath here. The train passes on the bottom side of the bridge. Scurrying. I don't know if I scurry around when I do my videos. Hey look, there's that Ken Continuum guy scurrying down Yonge Street. Municipal affairs expert. That about sums it up. So over here is the Rosedale neighborhood, but you know what? We still have some time before Christmas, so I think I'll save that neighborhood for another walk, either another stream or a pre-recorded video. I'll check out the Christmas lights in Rosedale in another time, something I haven't done. Kringlewood is not quite Rosedale, it's north of Rosedale. Yeah, we just crossed back into downtown. Just walked over the bridge. Hey, Walking Man Dave. Did they finally take all this construction barriers away from here? You couldn't walk through here for the longest time without stepping out into traffic practically. This is Castle Frank subway station. Impulse level 4. Ahead, impulse level 4, engage. Or he would usually say, ahead, maximum impulse, engage. A lot of people coming off the bus, heading into the subway. Everyone's all bundled up. Big heavy coats. Gimbal is being uncooperative. Okay, there we go. Trying to get it to not point down. There we go. Bloor, Yorkville. The subway tunnel there goes above ground. The train still is inside the tunnel there. That's Rosedale Valley Road down below. Hear a train going through it right now. So it'll go, and then it'll go underneath the Prince Edward Viaduct. Yeah, there's Parliament Street. So we were walking on there down near the back near the beginning of the stream. That was 2 hours ago or more. Yeah, it's one of the coolest views, I think, in the city, Matt. In the summer or the fall, it's really nice with all the leaves. I think I'm going to go to Sherbourne Street and head south on Sherbourne. Into downtown where the lights are bright. Bill Johnson, I think they just replaced the bridge, right? Recently they took out the old one and put in a brand new one. That's what's been going on here the last year and a half or so. The old footbridge. That's just right up ahead, actually. Right over here. If you jumped up and down on the old Rosedale Bridge, you could make it wobble. And I did that. I don't really care, Mr. Lingo. They can stare. Sometimes people smile, sometimes people say hi. Sometimes people are dinguses. If they stare, that's something that is okay with me. But when they say hi and smile, that's obviously my favorite. Yeah, they've been working on it for a while now, replacing that bridge. It's still ongoing. Even some Karens, right? Yeah. Sherbourne Station, one of the entrances. Glen Road. My battery is starting to go back down again now that the power bank has been out in the cold for a while. Lost about 5% in the last 15 minutes. Yep, she's immortalized forever in my Santa Claus parade stream. If she didn't say anything, she probably wouldn't even have been noticed at all. And now she stands out like a sore thumb. I think that stream has almost 10,000 views now. Right, here is Sherborne. Bloor and Sherborne. Hey, see you later, crikey. So I see it's 9:45 now. There's the Freshco up ahead that closes at 10. I think I should be able to run in there real quick before they close to grab a couple things. So I'm getting close to home again, so I think I'm going to start wrapping up the stream here. And I'll take a quick run into the Freshco, grab some snacks, and then it's just about another less than 10-minute walk home. So thank you all. Hope you enjoyed the stream around some residential areas. We checked out some Christmas decorations in Cabbagetown and Riverdale and the Plater Estates. We saw some nice places, some nice decor. I enjoyed the walk. I hope you did too. I had a lot of fun. So thank you all for being great tonight. I appreciate all the support, and thank you to the mods for being great also, and thanks to everyone who sent support with all the generous super chats and super stickers or any PayPal donations. It's so very much appreciated. So big thanks to everyone, and it means a lot. And I'll be streaming again in a few days, 3 or 4 days. So I hope you can all catch that, and I'll be premiering a video tomorrow evening on my channel, as I do every night when I don't do a stream. So usually around 7:15ish or so. I hope you can catch that too. There's a live chat during the premieres where you can participate, very much like during a live stream. It's a lot of fun. And of course, like and share and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. That also helps the channel a lot, obviously. I'm pretty close to 22K. Help me get to 22,222. I want to get all those twos. So I will continue, of course. Thanks everyone. It was a lot of fun tonight. And I'll see you all again very soon. Have a great night, everyone. Let me run in here while I still have time. All right, bye all.